Hey everyone, Jordan Meyer here, Wholesome Family Farms. We're out here gonna move some bucks today. No change of scenery, guys. We are on the dairy farm. These girls here are the whales. You know, like, these are definitely conventional cows. They're made to milk 140 plus pounds a day and all that good stuff, you know, but these are our dry cows. So we actually get these girls out on pasture some of the time, so that's nice. Otherwise, when they're milking, they're usually in the freestall barn, laying on a beach, getting their bed and breakfast to them every day. You know, they get their whole TMR ration and all that good stuff. And yeah, they're made to produce. But I will say one thing about our dairy though, if there's a Holstein that could make it on grass, I really believe ours could. Granted, when they get into the freestall barn though, they do put on a lot more frame and everything after their heifers, but our calves, you know, they get grain all the way up until they're about a year old. But then after that, they pretty much just get forage for their main diet, you know, just round bales of hay and stuff like that. Well, the bucks found my hole. I opened up the netting there to swing it around to start making the new paddock, but so they're going out. As you can see, I'm not too worried about it. They'll go around the pond and eat a bunch of that stuff that I don't fence there anyway, so. And if they get too far, I got a dog. He helps me round them back up. Ain't too big of a deal. There's, how many bucks are in there? I want to say there's 32 bucks in there right now. So there's 26 bucklings and then there's 6 fully mature bucks. So the full grown bucks, they're, let's see, they're a little over 2 years old now, I believe. So doing pretty well. Suppose we better get this netting put up before they get too far. Keep going. This is a nice pasture to fence around. Go right where the cows have been grazing it, and all your brush and stuff down below, not having to walk through it, and then you get pockets like this so you can go right around it. Don't get much easier than that, folks. We're gonna head over here and pick up a netting that we never got picked up yet, so I'll be able to use that one too. Goats sure did a number on this chunk. I know my dad and uncle grubbed this whole piece off like probably 10 to 15 years ago, probably closer to 15 years ago, and there wasn't a tree left on it, just a couple of good ones that were left. And you know, cows would always come in here and have calves in the brush and stuff in the woods, and that's what their intent was, to get rid of that. The cows didn't do such a great job of managing it and got all the brush right back and then heading right back to the direction that it was before. So get the goats in here and start working this over and cleaning it up. It should go the right way then. Got the netting. It wasn't exactly rolled up, but should work. What a great feeling it is to turn a bunch of brush into dollars saved and made. Ended up cutting a few piss elm trees down for the goats to munch all the leaves off too. Open her up in here a little bit more and maybe eventually make a little savanna out of it. Grass is here, just need to get rid of the multiflora rose and all that garbage. I should have came in here and cut these buckthorn trees down, but we didn't get that far. But yeah, they've pretty much everything as high as they can reach. They've been taking it. That's for sure. All right, last stretch. Nice Hojo cross up there. We're finished with the net. He's pretty well buttoned up. Now you just gotta open her up and let the goats feast on this stuff. Some nasty, wicked stuff, I could tell you what. Ain't very fun to walk through. It'll shred your pants and everything in a hurry. Hence the reason why I got tons of holes in my shirt. Look at the grease line from before. Pretty crazy. They ate all that grass and every bit of brush and leaf they could. Wonder if the goats went up to the hayfield or where they went to. I didn't bring Trusty Rusty along either. I think we just got Lady here. Hopefully she stayed in the truck. Lady. There you are. Let's go get some goats. Come on. Let's go get the goats. Lady, come. Come on. Come on. Let's go get the goats. Well, there's the majority of them. We'll probably just bring them right around the pond this way. Bring them right into here. Attacking the bush. Lady gets pretty aggressive. Need to have her on a leash. Unfortunately, I don't have one right now. Pretty crazy though how bucks choose to eat the multiple rows over anything else out here. All right, Lady. Easy now, sweetie. Easy. This is gonna be interesting. Lady, come by. Come by. You know what come by is? Come by. Lady, come by. Easy, sweetie. She just likes to push. I need to get her on the leash and start doing the commands. She's definitely a lot more interested in learning now. Buggers. Come on. Let's go, buddy. Wait a me, Lady. Wait a me. Wait a me. Lady, wait. I wonder if I'll get him here or not. Come by. Come by. Come by. Get him up. Get him up, Lady. Come on. Your plans, I think. Well, maybe not. We'll try to get him back. That lady watching that said I'm gonna try to open this up. They gonna behave? Come on, guys. Boy, you guys stink. Come by. Come on in, guys. That's your opening. Come on in. Ah. You stay there, little buddy. Man, you're gonna make a beautiful buck. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, it was a little tricky when all the cows were sitting there. It didn't work out the best for everybody. Come on out, Lady. Shut these guys in. Yep, bucks are doing good. Eating plenty of brush. Definitely excited for this next breeding season. That's going to be pretty cool. We are selling some of these bucklings to people who are looking to get into something with a that's low maintenance, easy keeping, hands-off style goat. I know we don't have time to trim hooves and treat for worms, let alone that. Not only that, the money part of it too. So that's what we're doing here, is we're focusing on getting the better side of the genetics on all these guys. These kids here were born in, most of them were born in June. We like kidding later, that way we don't have to do more of the hands-on kind of stuff, you know, when you're doing it in the winter time and everything, you know, you got to make sure that they all have good space and good bedding and good shelter and everything else. This way we can just keep them out on the pasture and kid them right out there the way nature intended it. Look at that one just gobbling up all the berries. Multiflora rose seeds, I should say. Beautiful thing, these guys don't even complain a bit about their job. They prefer it. That one's got more of a cashmere coat, which is kind of nice too for winter time. They're definitely putting on their winter coats, that's for sure. We've been getting some nights here down in the 30s. A lot of people actually had frost already. It's October 8th today. You can make a dandy buck too. Really nice buck. I'm very impressed with these guys, that's for sure. So peaceful just sitting here and watching them work. And we're gonna have a shorter breeding season and throw the whole mob bucks in and pull them back out, and then they'll come back over to this farm again and continue on with what they were doing. Works out pretty slick having them work in a pasture like this. You know, you got the cows that are the main part of this pasture, but then you take a bunch of brush and nasty stuff like this and you can turn it into some really nice pasture for cows too. There's never a shortage of brush, that's for sure. The mothering ability on these Spanish goats is second to none too. It's so much better than what we experienced with our first boar Kiko cross goats. You know, like anytime it would start raining or anything during kidding season, if a doe would have a kid out in the field and started raining, and oh my goodness, she was headed for either the woods or shelter or whatever she can get to, and just leave her kids right out there in the wide open. It's like, what is wrong with you? But no, these Spanish goats, man, they're very tentative to their kids. And then I really believe that they grow just that much faster too, because they're constantly watching them and constantly feeding them, and they turn out to be some excellent goats that are really, really hardy. And that's exactly what we're after. That was the whole point of getting the goats, is to have them on brush. I didn't get a goat so I could feed it and baby it and spend money on grain and spend money on dewormer and all that. I wanted to have a goat that can go out and thrive on brush. You know, cattle can get by just fine typically without dewormer, as long as you're moving them and everything else, and that's the way I want to shape my goats out to be. So it's hard to find them, but I really think we got them here. So, you know, management is also a big piece of it too. If you're keeping moving and keep them on fresh, clean ground, that definitely plays a big role in it too. But with that, folks, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna go get some cow's milk and do some chores there, and then spend the evening with the rest of the family. Beautiful Sunday afternoon. Enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. Give it a thumbs up. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. God bless.